cradle is a care instrument designed to create moments of meaningful connection between people. It provides a comforting sensorial experience that explores the beauty of touch and sound. In this video, we will explain how to use and care for your cradle. Place the cradle in a way that it can easily be reached, like on a table or comfortably on your lap. First, open the small door on the side of the cradle. Here, you'll find the power button. To power on the cradle, press the power button briefly. A green LED light will turn on, and the cradle will boot up in about 20 seconds. The startup sound will indicate cradle is ready for use. We recommend to use cradle in a quiet place and at a moment in which it is unlikely for participants to get distracted. To start the experience, you will need 2 people. Each person should place one of their hands on one of the touch pads and use the other free hand to touch the other person's skin, creating a closed circuit that allows sound to be generated. You can now try different strokes to listen to unique sounds. If the touch is not producing a clean sound, try moisturizing the skin. It is also possible to have more people join the experience. Simply add them to the circle, like links in a chain. This is a great way to share the experience with people with mobility impairment. Note that it is important that only one person at a time initiates the gestures, while all others stay connected and maintain the circuit. If multiple people let go at the same time, the circuit is interrupted and sound will stop playing. So it is important that every participant is engaged in the activity. Now, let's get into more detail on how to play different sounds. Cradle is able to recognize different types of touch. In total, up to 5 gestures can create different sounds. These gestures are holding, a continuous touch for a longer period of time. Stroking, moving back and forth repeatedly. Tapping, a brief single touch, similar to a keystroke on a piano. Tickling, fast repetitive tapping. And kneading, much like a squeeze or a light pinch. Be sure to try the gestures one at a time, allowing cradle to accurately register them. For example, when resting a hand on someone, other gestures cannot be detected properly since the touch is already recognized as holding. The gestures can be performed in different parts of the body as long as direct skin contact is made. Be open to the reactions from the other person and adjust accordingly. Now you have the perfect conditions for a shared encounter that can be open and vulnerable. A heartfelt connection from one human to another. In the control panel, where the power button is located, you can also find other functions such as the mode switch and the charging port. To adjust playback volume of the cradle, toggle the central mode switch left to decrease the volume and right to increase the volume. To select a different sound set, press the mode switch to skip to the next sound set. To charge the cradle, please use the provided charging cable and connect it to the charging port. Note that a full charging cycle can take up to 5 hours to complete. When the battery of the cradle runs low, the LED light will turn red and an audio signal will play to indicate the instrument needs to be charged. Please be sure to not use the instrument while charging. To turn off the cradle, hold the power button until you hear the shutdown sound. Note that it will take a moment for cradle to shut down completely. The cradle is treated with a protective wood finish and can be easily cleaned with a soft, slightly damp cloth. If required, a little diluted hand soap can be applied to the cloth first to clean spillage or stains. Be sure to properly dry the wooden surface after cleaning the cradle. If disinfecting is required, antibacterial cleaning wipes can be used. Be sure not to use abrasive cleaning agents or non-diluted alcohol, since this can dissolve the protective wood finish. In case your cradle is equipped with a carrying bag, we advise to store your cradle in it for an additional layer of protection. Be sure to store the cradle in a dry place at room temperature, away from direct sunlight. Please note that the round patch on the bag should face the bottom. This is the only proper orientation to place the cradle in the bag. Cradle is a sensitive device. Temperature and humidity are factors that can affect the workings of the instrument. Avoid placing cradle on a conductive surface, on furniture with metal components, or near other electronic devices, since they can cause magnetic interference. Now you know all you need to know to have a great experience with your cradle.